Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is SoFlo Life, and I'm Ray, and I'll be your host for today. Today we're down here at Loggerhead Marine Wildlife Center. Basically it's sea turtle rescue and research, and they do some really great work. And the last time we were here was about a year ago, and they had a lot of construction going on. Pretty sure the construction's done, and we'll be able to get into the parts that we weren't able to get into before. Before we get started, something totally unrelated. I haven't mentioned it on the video or on my Instagram account, but I've been having transmission issues for the last 8,000 miles or so. Even took this thing up to the mountains, the Asheville area, and did kind of loop around the southeastern United States with the transmission problems. Now, when I took it into Ford before the trip, I took it in for the 100,000 mile service, and while I was in there, I was like, yeah, check out this transmission issue. I've done some research on it. And what it was doing is really hard shifting, skipping gears, neutraling out at stoplights, hard downshifting. I was having every problem in the book. And everything that I read online is a $10,000 fix. You know, there's nothing that can be done for the transmission except replace it. And sure enough, that's what Ford told me. They were going to give me a deal and get me a new transmission for the used transmission price of $10,000, including labor. Now, I don't know if any of you have looked at my Instagram account, but I recently did a post, saying it took me 2 days to clean my truck. It did. It literally, well, I had rain delays, which is why it took me so long, but I was just figuring I needed to show Pepe some love. So got them all cleaned up and everything. And while I was at it, I decided, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and clean my air filter. I have a K&N filter, and I usually clean it about every 20,000 miles, but I've been kind of slack on it. It's about 30,000 miles since I cleaned it. So it's really kind of starving for air. So I have a backup filter, just a regular filter that I put in the truck when I'm cleaning the filter, so I can still drive it, because it's usually laid up for a day while the thing dries after cleaning, and I got to get the oil into it and everything. So yesterday took the truck out with the backup filter, and just a regular run-of-the-mill air filter for the truck, and it shifted perfectly. So I mean, no shifting issues whatsoever. So I'm like, hey, wait a minute, I might have just saved $10,000. So those of you who own 2020 or later Ford Rangers and you're having shifting problems, check your air filter. It worked for me. It may not work for you, but it worked for me. So what was happening is the air filter was so freaking nasty, it was starving the engine for air, which affects the vacuum and everything else that the vacuum lines run to, and as far as I know, includes the transmission. It's either that or the restricted air was confusing the computer from the mass airflow sensor and giving the transmission wrong shifting instructions. Either way, it shifts perfectly now. Drives like a brand new truck. I put the K&N filter in yesterday after I got home, and just did about a 50-mile trip up here to Loggerhead, and nothing but net. This thing's perfect. So anyway, back to our vlog today. Now, this is not a very big place. It's a not-for-profit organization. It's free to get into the public, but it's really, really cool. Like I said, it's not really big, but they have a great facility for the turtles, and the research they're doing here is really good. We actually missed a turtle release this morning. They released, I forget the turtle's name, but they released a turtle this morning at 9:30, and releases are open to the public as long as you don't interfere. So we're going to get in there and take some pictures, a little bit of video maybe, and let you guys see what it's all about. I'll see if I can get a picture of their, they used to have like a thing, one of those scanning things where you could scan it and get information on the facility and everything. So I'll get a snapshot of that. You guys, if you want more information than what I'm giving you, you can always log into their website, Loggerhead Research Center. So, okay, let's move it along. Why is the going upside down? Okay, so we're outside. My camera's doing something really, really weird. When I try to open up the screen to the side, it's like upside down. It's not writing inside. So that's a new one. Great. Boy, I can't win sometimes. Okay. So there's the tanks. It's a wonderful facility here. I love this place. It's actually busier than I thought it would be today. Now we just spotted her. She's over there behind the crowd in the blue shirt. Right there in the center. Alright. Pardon if it's shaking a little bit. Sorry guys. I took a melatonin last night to help me sleep. They always kind of leave me shaking the next morning. It doesn't pass until the afternoon. There we go. Now the screen's doing good. Okay. So you get a general idea of what the facility looks like in the main pool area. So we're going to quit the video. We're going to take some snapshots. And we'll get some more video a little bit later. I hope you guys enjoy this video because this is a great place. And I highly recommend if you want to just get out for a couple hours, get into some nature, see some cool turtles. And they have some great tanks also. It looks like they are done with the construction that was going on before. So that's a good thing. It went upside down. Alright, I got to figure this out. Alright guys, see you in a bit. Okay guys, so this is Hank. He's having buoyancy issues, which is why he's on the platform. He can't be released into the wild, so they're trying to rehabilitate him good enough to maybe go into the main tank here to another aquarium where he might be a little bit happier than in a little tank. And over here we got the little guy who's underwater. You can kind of see his shadow there. I need to get a different filter. I have a UV filter on here now, but I need a polarized filter, so I'm going to hunt for that online today and maybe find one. Let's see if I can get a shot. It's kind of hard with the glare on the water. And maybe I can clean it up at home on the computer. I can get another shot of it. Alright, let's move along. It's a little awkward here today. We've got a pretty big school group, like a marine biology club or something like that. I wish they had that when I was a kid. I would have loved it. Switch hands. So this is one of their big tanks. It's outdoors, kind of an artificial reef idea. Can't really see in there too good. The light's not really great. Trying to stay away from the school group.
Oh my gosh, it's so big. I thought it was going to be a baby.
I like kids when they're supervised, and these are older kids, so at least they're showing an interest in something other than video games. Here's kind of an upper view of the facility. You can see they put a lot of work into this place. The last time we were here, we couldn't, like where I'm standing now, you couldn't access it. But this is a great little facility. And like I said, it's not a big facility. It's not a lot to do. There's some educational stuff indoors and some tanks and everything like that. Their main draw is the sea turtles. But it's good from an educational aspect and an environmental aspect in education. And it's good just for, a couple hours out with the kids. You come here in the morning, go grab some lunch, check out the beach. They have a small trail with an overlook out there. Like I said, it's a small thing, but it's a good thing. Welcome to SoFlo Life. So I'm kind of blocked from the turtle tank right now. There's a big turtle in the tank over here that I should get some good shots. So I come over here till it clears out a little bit. Nice little artificial reef and some reef fish. You see this at basically any aquarium. It's pretty much anywhere. But it's still nice.
Oh, look at that rainbow one. You like break his back? Why is it because he has two backs? See?
Now this guy apparently has buoyancy problems too. His butt keeps floating up. I'll get up on top so you can see in just a second. The glare is killing me. I need a polarized lens.
Dilly dally.
Okay, there you can see his rear end keeps popping up. Apparently, when turtles are injured, it's kind of a fairly common thing. I've seen the same type of injury on my zoo documentaries. I like zoo documentaries, and when they do a sea turtle documentary or sea turtle thing,
Look behind you, Nate.
I've seen several that have buoyancy problems, and they can't release them into the wild like that because they'll die. So they typically end up going to other aquariums, or they keep them in their facility. Whoops, you're fine. Go ahead. Well, I don't see Mom anywhere. She up and disappeared on me. I didn't see her inside. I checked real quick. So we're gonna go up here to the observation deck, see if she's up there, and see if I can get some decent shots. I can actually see the beach from here. So see if I can get some shots from up there. Okay, so we're up at the top platform. It's like an observation area, more or less. You can see down into the park or exhibit where the tanks are, but you can also see the beach. And it is really nasty out there. I would not want to be on a boat. But we're gonna walk across just to get a first-hand view of it after we're done here. Just for laughs and giggles, you know, stretch the legs a little bit. Yeah, okay, moving on. So Mom made a good point. Apparently this is a good place for field trips. We had the ones in the blue, the marine biology class group, and these I have no idea what they are, but they all have matching t-shirts. So they get a thumbs up for me. But that just means a lot of kids, and we all know how I feel about a lot of kids. All right, that's it. Okay, everybody, we're gonna try and get a better shot of Tank over here. There we go. Now we can see him. He's just chilling out. He can't do much with his butt hanging out of the water all the time. That is a long time. Yeah, the glare's killing me. I'm trying to get the shark. There he is. It's a little nurse shark.
For some reason, you can see that on the other side.
It's this is the indoor portion. Yep. This whole wall, all this art was made from plastics that I recovered from the ocean. And it is really cool. I want something like this on like the living room wall of the house. I think it's great. Like look here, there's bottle caps. This whole thing's made out of bottle caps, and I don't know what those are. Handles from plastic utensils. Great. It's just really, really neat. Pill bottles. Rubber gloves. Everything you can think of. And they made this out of it. There's like cut up bottles that they made fish out of. Just really, really cool. Take a step back and get a pan. Oh, here's a thing of the sea turtle caught in a net. That's sad, but it's really cool. This is neat. I want that to be my screensaver. I'm gonna have to look and see if I can find like a cool open screensaver. With my screen, it'd be really, really cool. Of course, the screensaver feature on my computer doesn't want to work, but that's a story for another day. Got some jellies. Jellyfish are cool. They're kind of relaxing. I am the ocean. Now we'll come back to the tanks in a little bit. Get a shot of this. I'm not entirely sure this thing is capturing the pictures while I'm filming. I think it is. I'm going to turn this off and I'm going to go through what I've taken and see if I can find these pictures I'm taking while I'm filming. Be right back. so we're back at the entrance, or exit in this case, and we'll probably be getting out of here in just a minute. Walk over to the beach just for the fun of it. But I didn't film the entry area when I came in because I was trying to find Mom. So, just a little view of what it is. See if I can keep the kids out of it. People get a little touchy with that. Shot of that. I know the camera's going all over the place. I'm still actually filming. Okay. We're gonna head on out of here now, I think. Head over to the beach. I can get this one. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna head out of here, I think, in just a minute and walk over to the beach and check that out real quick. And then I don't know what we're gonna do. So we're gonna move along and we'll see you later. Okay, so I wouldn't normally do this, but if you would like to donate to the Loggerhead Marinelife Center, scan this QR code and it'll take you to their website where you can donate any amount. They actually do good work here, so I strongly recommend it if you have the means. Oops. Okay, so we're out of the facility now, and we're walking over to the beach just to take a look. Waves are swelling pretty good. Lots of white caps. It's windy. It's really bad boating conditions. Wouldn't suggest it. So, if you're like me, you born and raised in South Florida, really a beach is a beach, but they are nice to visit and take a look. I really don't go to the beach and hang out anymore. But anyway, we're gonna walk on over there. We'll get a little bit of video of the waves and everything, and then we're gonna cut it off for the day. Okay, I hope this windsock is working and you guys can hear me. Yeah. I mean, it's still not a bad day for the beach. You're just not going to get any sun. But yeah, probably. Yeah, they're on something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a long beach noodle or something. Yep, that's the pier down there. No, I'm not either. As you can see, the surf conditions are really kind of rough and crappy. Might be good for boogie boarding, but nothing else. And it's windy as sin. So, okay guys, that's the beach. We're going to hang it up for today as far as the video goes. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe buttons and get my numbers up a little bit. I'd like to get into the double digits on numbers. So, anyway, we're going to move along. That's it for today, folks. See you later. Welcome to So Full of Life.